Hey, I'm Richie with Pandora Painting, and this is my tip of the day. Today I'm going to talk about what type of primer you should use on your house. You see, there's basically two types of primers that you can use on the outside of your house, and that is oil-based and water-based. Now there are shellac-based primers, but they're mainly used just for spot priming. So I'm going to concentrate on oil-based and water-based primers. I want to tell you why I choose oil-based over water-based every time, when it's possible. See, water-based primers are basically kind of film type primers. They don't penetrate the wood in the same way that oil-based does. Oil-based is denser, and if you actually look at the spec for wood, wood is about 8% moisture. So what happens is that when oil-based is put on wood, it tends to penetrate much deeper than water-based ever will penetrate. So if you check it out, you know, if you have a couple of bare patches on your house and you take a water-based primer, you take an oil-based primer, and you prime both patches, leave them for about an hour. Even though it's oil-based, it's still quick drying because it's a primer, so it will dry in about an hour. And you'll notice that the oil-based goes far more transparent than the water-based will. The water-based will have kind of more of a coverage. Now this fools most people into thinking that a water-based primer is better than an oil-based primer, but the truth of the matter is that the water-based primer is sitting more on top of the wood, whereas the oil-based primer has penetrated deeper into the wood. So that's a little bit of the science behind it. Now, in 15 years of painting, we found that oil-based primer has never let us down in the way that water-based primer has left some of our friends down. And that's why we've stuck with the oil-based primer no matter what. So if you go into a local store and the guy tells you behind the counter that you should go to a water-based primer, my advice is to tell them no and stick with the oil-based primer. That is unless, of course, that the EPA has some sort of law against using oil-based primer in your region. And in most neighbourhoods in Massachusetts, we haven't come across this problem. So stick with the oil-based primer where possible. And I'm Richie with Pandora Painting, and thanks for watching.